Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Wait. Hello. Okay, that was the wrong audio setting. Okay, so everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are watching my stream. Welcome, and we are now back with playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney because we still haven't saved Maya. I don't know why. The case really takes longer than I thought. Okay, so the last time we were here, holy crap, I cannot really remember what we did last time. Huh? We were still investigating day 2, yeah. That was what we did the last time, but I don't remember many details. Okay, that's a sign that we really need to refresh our mind, refresh our memory, and start playing this game again before we forgot too many clues. Part 3-2 investigation. So yeah, let's start. Oh yeah, I remember now. Both Adrian and Matt, they have secrets, and we have to be able to break their mind. Hang on, I forgot what was she hiding. We need more clues, but I need to remember what kind of clues we need. For what question only? She only has one more secret left. Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Engard for the murder? I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Engard. Miss Andrews, you might think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you are saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why. Well, what an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past will not take revenge. Wait, don't tell me this is Celeste? Something or someone in her past would have make her take revenge? It is Celeste. Take that. Celeste, yep, Celeste, the only person you care enough to want to take revenge for. There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings, and even revenge. And that is Miss Impact's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right, you haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. Engard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impact and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? Relation between Celeste and Matt. We have it? Do we have this relation? Okay, so this is where we are facing a brick wall. This is the reason why we can continue opening the lock. Relation between Celeste and Matt. We don't have it yet. We have to find out what that is. Get some more clues before I try again. Better do it fast, night. Okay. Where should we go now? What is it? Something interesting. Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Buzz? Juan had bet everything on the German Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Is that God's secret? What is the secret? I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corrida was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Engard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Engard. There's no way around it now. Yeah, we tried to meet him, but he was hiding behind like 5 locks. We need to gather more clues before we could ask him some more questions. Hang on, it's again voice too loud. I'm just reducing the game's audio. I hope it's more acceptable now. Okay, so we have to move somewhere. Not the detention center, probably criminal affairs. Yep, criminal affairs. Not on a second. Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. Uh-oh. Mr. Powers? What's he doing here? What happened? Why are you here? You see, I got roped into this somehow. What? And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. Why? So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers? I was talking with the detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden, you there, you're under arrest, and I was brought here. Oh, they said my face and whole self in general look suspicious or something. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious. Poor Powers. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? Is that a crime? How do I voice this guy? Yo, tell me about tomorrow's testimony. So about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? I really don't know yet. What do you mean you don't know? They called you. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. You saw something important? What was it? Oh well, the detective told me not to talk about it. Of course he did. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said. Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about? I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's me. Yeah, you got it. Mr. Nick, Mr. Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright. Ouch, I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? Sorry about that. This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know? Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going. But what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He would always say, it's just a game, to justify himself. What? How horrible! That's unforgivable. How can you understand this, Barbs? How can you understand this? What the hell? Have you been reading the tabloids? Ow, sorry. Didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. One person who wouldn't swoon over him? His manager, you know, Miss Edwin Andrews. Huh. Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic? You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. Huh, never would have thought. I mean, celebrities in the world have this dazzling sort of image, right? You're a celebrity too, Powers. A dazzling sort of image? But aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen. Well, that's true. Oh hey, so, did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? You mean Miss Impacts? We heard something about how her wedding was cancelled. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death, human suicide. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Mr. Powers was so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. Okay, tell me more. Hey, so have you heard this? Shut up, YouTube notification. Celestial level suicide note. You heard that, but isn't the suicide note missing? And they say that Juan went and hid it. We heard about that in court today, but there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad? Something bad for Juan, that is. Something bad for Mr. Clarita? Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. Insidious? That's a strong word. A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Clarita by that? Well, there is no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you. You're welcome. Mr. Engard and Miss Andrews. They're brought at the detention center right now. There are still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Oh, what's it, cell phone? This is not that walkie-talkie. Yep, cell phone, not the walkie-talkie. Hey, that's the Susan Murray theme song, isn't it? Yes, I remember it. I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kinda ominous. Yeah, I know. We're in trouble now, pal. What the hell? What's wrong, Gumshoe? I'll be back at the office really soon. Well, what's wrong? Something's really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth. Hey, Edgeworth? Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good. The end. Beep. Hello? He got cut off. What's going on, Mr. Nick? She said we need to go back to the office right away. Then we should hurry back. I'm scared to go back. I'm back. Sorry about that. So then I just coughed so hard. Don't know what's wrong, but now I'm okay. What are you talking about? Mr. Nick, pull your stuff together. Maybe it'll be good news. Somehow, I doubt that. Okay, the story is progressing. I hope Gumshoe brought back an evidence or two. We need that to pass either of the people here. One call officers. What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edward couldn't stick around forever and had to go. Well, what happened? We got him! We know who brought that spy camera. Whoa, what? We knew? Eh? Did this quickly? And this is what gave them away, pal. Kayaknya suaranya bukan gitu, huh? Oh, what is Gumshoe's voice, huh? It's big but dumb. The bear? I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. Really? Ashworth didn't tell you that. But wasn't it Mr. Ashwood? Shh, first. And go on. Yeah, don't ruin his ego. He's having his hero moment now. There's only one person who bought one of those pairs who's related to this crime. Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room? Matt and God. Matt? Huh? Matt and God. Your client. That's you, pal. And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Talk, detective. Stuff bear. Are you sure you heard right? That the person who bought this bear was... I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's an exact match to the price on that stuffed bear. So don't add any taxes, huh? A receipt? That's all you have? Nah, it's not just the receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me. I'm sure I sold this bear to Mr. God. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. God's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. God himself. My sight is failing me. This can't be. Receipt for $3,800. So tell me about the spy camera now. So what about the spy camera we found? That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for you to file away into evidence. Spy camera, transmitter, and stuff there. Be filed into the court record. I know you don't want to give up, pal. I never thought. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Crudo's room was Matt and God. Why? Why would Mr. God do something like this? I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Corrida in one of the rendezvous. I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. Are you going to see him? Mr. God, I mean? Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we will find out next. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Matt and God, what in the world have you done? Okay, I guess that's all you can do. Back on according to the victims. So where's the... Oh, there's the receipt. This is 40,800. Changes the footage sticker with my camera to radio wave, transmit the data. So, it's time for us to move to the detention center and talk to God. You're working really late, you know. It's already past 10 p.m., dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? Who said that? But if you really want to know, let's talk. Let's talk indeed. Oh, I have to Wait, what did you? I forgot this conversation. Let's start that. Sorry about that. Did you know about Mr. Kurita and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all about the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? Wait, Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Kurita. Her mentor was Mr. Kurita's manager. And Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Impact's suicide note from him. Celeste? Does that jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat. 4 first on any pizza. Thank God, they connected him some like suicide in some way. Sorry. We don't know if he's connected, but he's more than likely is connected. Oh yeah, 5 locks. You're hiding a big secret, dude. Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Kurita had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright. I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Kurita, especially on that night. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Kurita's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then send the images the camera took with this transmitter. Wow! But dude, where was the camera you're talking about hidden? This bear. The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. One lock is broken, yes. I guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a person from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Kurita was you. Thank God. Don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a good friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. God. If I didn't know how you were in court, I think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof that you want to show me first? It's proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. Take that. I have here one credit card receipt, Miss Engard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? It's $3,800. This could be the toothbrush I bought at one time. What kind of toothbrush is it? Is it made of diamonds? A $3,800 toothbrush? It's ivory, and it's got elephant hair for bristles. You gotta be kidding me. Ew, elephant hair? Is that what these people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him your autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. So that one breaks his lock better than the receipt, huh? What the hell? So can I ask you one thing? Yes. You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. 3 more looks. And what your secret is. Of course, it will be strictly confidential. So, what are you going to do now? I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Koda's room and film it in secret is... Don't tell me it's a tabloid. It is a tabloid. Andrew and Andrews? There's a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Kurita were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Kurita, you were going to reveal this as fact and turn it into a scandal. Isn't that right? Dude, you can be such a moron. Did you just call your own lawyer a moron? What the hell, dude? Huh? Oh man, Mr. Lawyer, dude, that kind of scandal, that's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy. The good stuff? Juicy? Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. You can get publicity without spending a penny. Hey, he's right. It might be a bad publicity, but still publicity nonetheless. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, then it'll be the end, dude. Too bad that wasn't your intention. What are you talking about? I wish your reason for spying was so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Kurita because of Miss Andrews. What the hell? What are you insinuating, Phoenix? Then, there's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up that camera in Mr. Kurita's room was Okay, it's either Mrs. Celeste Impact Suicide Report or Mrs. Celeste herself here. I'm gonna guess it's Suicide Report. It's not. If I really wanted to set up a spy camera, I wouldn't have set it up in your room. It would be in your office, dude. Huh? My office? Well, dude, you're always saying really absurd things, right? It'd be like getting the comedy channel for free. What the hell? It's so close. If you're done laughing. The real reason? Not this young relationship. I don't know who did it. Okay, so I really think it's Celeste. It's not Celeste? Can we save the game? No, we cannot save the game. Okay, last chance, last chance. The real reason you set up that camera in Mr. Corridor's room. This. I don't see why this picture card could be the answer. The badge. So put this camera down. Tablet. Not this one. Could it be attempted suicide? The real reason you set up the camera in Mr. Corridor's room? I thought it's Celeste Impacts. It's not Celeste. If the question down here is the real reason you set up the blah blah blah, it's not profiles here. It's somewhere in the evidence. Not suicide report. Attempted suicide report. Which one is this? I thought it's Celeste. It's not that easy. It's not that obvious, huh? Okay. Last chance is this is gonna be like last. I would really missing one evidence. It can't be. The game itself said that I should meet with Matt and God, so I should have the evidence I need here somewhere in the what you call this, huh? Code record, yeah, code record, that's the word I'm looking for. Attempted suicide? This is this. Don't tell me this one. Can't be this one. He was the one who ordered the assassination, I'm sure. So it can't be this one. But it's set to record from 8 p.m. for 1 hour. So you must have expected something to happen 8 p.m. for 1 hour. Let's try this one. I have no other idea anyway. It is this one. What the hell? Huh? Well, what is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous! Well, why would I know some shady scumbag like him? Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? You just call him shady scumbag. If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Can I save the game? Nope, the game doesn't allow me to save the game when I'm in this mode. Mr. Man and God. I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt and God. Come on, break one lock. The lock doesn't break. And here I was, trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Well, Mr. God, you really did hire... Hold on a sec, I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. Whoa, all of it broken. What the hell? How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt and God. His whole persona changes from the revelation of that scar. Where did he get that glass of orange juice from, huh? He's in prison. Matt's secret. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. Yeah, it's really freaking difficult. You really? So you are Shelly the Killer's client? You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? Well, what do you mean? And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself, trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that one is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? But that's... You're lying! What a terrible... It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Come on and let us go now talk about more adult things. But why? Why did you hide the video camera in? A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. Is there any other person other than Adrian who you would call a weakling? He knew about Miss Andrews' secret. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone. Least of all, assassins. What? Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me? How much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? And that's why? Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay, and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what you call it, Mr. Wright? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl. Boss, I hope you don't remember whatever he says. It's a bad example. Wanted for murder. Why? Why would you kill Mr. Corrida? Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Corrida had been able to give it, then Mr. Engar's secret would have... Oh well. That's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then, the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. That's how Mr. Corrida ended up dead. Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Manusia hanyalah alat. Ya, itu yang dia katakan. Put on a sweet, innocent face, and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it, the assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone, all working their butts off for me, Matt and God. Did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. how could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Corrida, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. And now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a catnap in my room. You, you, you killed Mr. Corrida. I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. But too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer, after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Oh, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Oh, Mr. Maya. So he knew even that far, huh? You were the one to test the killer. He is a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel! So, if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliché phrase. Juan said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Maya, what am I supposed to do? Where's Maya now? I thought she ran away. Oh, she got caught again. And now you finally found it. Oh, the starting line of this case, Edgeworth. Don't tell me you knew about Anthony's double personality. Edgeworth. I don't care for the whole atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. Alright, what are you going to do? If you plan on changing your strategy. No. You can't do that. That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth? Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. Sounds like I need to save the game. One year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what the prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. Huh. Thanks for the advice. Let's talk about what I've got. I'm a lawyer. But to fight for someone who is clearly a killer? I think this is the first time in two games. The first time in two games after a lot of cases, we finally have to defend someone who's guilty. Like what the hell? The first time. Huh. Man and God, Batman is really... It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense? But what exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get and got an acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. Yeah, that would be something like forgery. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right, would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We are only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? But that's... You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. Why fight? People like you and Francisca von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Francisca, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all. And isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed. You are so petty. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. What do you... Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless. What? I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you'll see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story. Oh, it's the killer. Oh, Mr. Nick, the transceiver. I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please. Why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. In God's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you are asking me for a reason as to why I'm doing what I am. Yeah. This is what I like to call my aftercare. What the heck is an aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations, and it is part of an assassin's duty. An assassin's duty? We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before. However, you did. But my name is the Killer. Shelly the Killer. You're the Shelly the Killer. Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As the Killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain, Maya, it would be my duty as an assassin to see to it she receives a nice long nap. Ah, no! Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace this signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. A cat. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! I don't know what to say. Edgeworth! Hmm? Did you hear that? At the end of the transmission. Huh? Oh, that. It sounded like a cat. A cat? Can't be that cat, can it? What is it? I think I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Yeah, that's how you do it, Phoenix. Edgeworth, have all police units head for Engard Mansion immediately. Alright, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun. Yeah. Damn it, let me save the game first before we go to a freaking showdown with the killer. I want to go to the bathroom a little. Hang on. ちょっと待ってください。To do, yeah. I'm back. Let me see here. Delete this. So now we're going to have a showdown with the killer. You just got that from Wright and Core. Not. Was it from the hotel lobby? Let them go. Yeah, this is where we should go. March 22nd, and God mentioned living room. Maya! Please answer us! Mystic Maya! We have this area completely surrounded. There is nowhere for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler, all this time, he was the killer. He and Engard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. We still need to examine. There's Doll. What is it here? Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. But there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason. A wooden bear-shaped figure. It's covered in many thin cuts. A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Corrida? Why would something like this be here? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here. I'm sure that's for sure. Do you think that this came through that little door? This door, it's locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Maya, are you here? Ah, there's no one here. From the looks of this room, I would say this is Engard's private lounge. Look at this, Wright. An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals, and a VCR. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it will be an important piece of evidence. If you're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There is no tape to be found. No. But there is no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. That's fast. Can we examine? There has to be like a door to the cellar from here. Somewhere. Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch. Kalian orang kurang village sama saja. I can't read all the labels, but this is a very large collection of videotapes. Looks like Engard tape all of his own shows. What a freaking narcissist. What a spacious sofa. I bet 10 pairs would fit in. I don't think 10 of me would fit. Mr. Nick. There's a little door for sure in this big door. I'm sure Maya used this door to shove this out here. I'm sure it was her. Every time you give me some piece of evidence, it's always the most crucial piece. This time too, I'm sure. It's a very small table. I bet we could barely squeeze 3 pairs on here. But I wouldn't sit on a table to begin with, Mr. Nick. Yeah, you wouldn't. It's a VCR and an antenna. The footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime was beamed here and recorded on tape. If only we had that tape, it would have been really helpful. A huge television and speakers loom largely here. I'm sure if Maya saw this, she'd say, "I would die happy samurai friend if I could see the nickel samurai on the TV like this." Yeah, that's what she'd say. I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya, all things considered. There must be a room to the cellar. Can we find the freaking room to the cellar? What the hell? Is that all? There's nothing about the painting. The door we already checked. We'll check this soon too. Come on, look for the cellar room. Or am I wrong, huh? But we searched everything. Isn't there any useful clue around here that I haven't checked? But we have checked everywhere. We've checked everywhere. Then I'll find something that we haven't looked. Look, nothing else. Oh, we can just press move. So the door isn't really hidden, huh? We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now, we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Ooh. Leave the rest to us. Maya. Let's examine things here. Like this one. What is this? This looks like a picture of Miss Infax. With love, Celeste. Huh? Celeste? Miss Infax? You mean... Yes, Mr. Corrida's former manager. Why would a picture of Miss Infax be here in Mr. Engar's mansion? Nice question, bud. And why does it say with love? This might be a clue. Ah! What's wrong, Bugs? Oh, please let me see that picture frame. Huh? What's so special about the frame? On the back, there's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message. What? I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get Engar a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slimebag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Burley, you're that too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lung. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. That's... no! I think my, Right. What's it? What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We've searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgewood? Yes. As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. But I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? Is Andrew's psyche lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I'd stand a chance in court tomorrow. What the hell is this called? Everybody's holding a secret. And this secret, every secret is so damn important. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Burbs. It's time to open that last lock. March 22nd, detention center, visitors room. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews. I have come to remove your clothing! No, I have come to remove your psyche lock. Psyche lock? I want to know, and you will tell me your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. Oh, is that a challenge? If that is a challenge. Why frame him? Yep, that's the big question. Let's do this! Why frame him? I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. God. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. A woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Celeste? There is only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings, and even revenge. And that is Miss Impact's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right, you haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. God, It would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impax and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? We have that. We do. Planet and Dimension with love, Celeste is written on it. Finally, this. This is a photo of Miss Impax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away though. Well, with love, Celeste. This is Miss Impact's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Engar's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Unlock successful. Why frame him? Celeste. She was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. Because Mr. Carita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes, because of Matt. What? Because of Mr. Engar? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Celeste. She was Matt's manager a long time ago. Matt's manager? She was first Matt's manager. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. This is her. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. That was Matt before he got the scar, I presume. And that's Celeste. So that's why. With love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then, it was suddenly called off. Suddenly. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I freed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Yeah, Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see. So that's what happened. But Then why did Mr. Kurita have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Poor Miss Impact, she was being used as as an item for Juan to get for Matt to get to Juan. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I hate Matt even more now. That wasn't the end of it. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. So that's why Juan just hit the note instead of destroying it. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge. There's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note at a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Yeah, you're not that far off. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I had even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Yeah, so this plan of hers was thought up immediately after she found the body. It was like, surprise plan, something like that. She didn't originally plan to do this. She just thought about it on the spot. Man, that was so smart of her, thinking all about it on the spot. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with my situation, or with what I know now. To be continued. Damn. Oh fuck, this is such a fucked up case. What the hell, man? Of all the fucked up case I'd ever fucked up in the femicide case, this time this one is the most fucked up. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Finish, right? Well, the judge. What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. Hindi na maksud ng product niya, ha? I've had this dream before, someplace, some time ago, as if this day was written into my destiny. Today, I'll stand in court as a lawyer to prove a killer innocent. March 23rd, 9:43 a.m. to state court, defendant up number 3. Should I end the stream now? Like, this is a perfect opportunity to end the stream. We're gonna continue with the trial. Can you shut up? We're gonna continue with the trial in the next play session. How to rate somebody? Can I? Okay. The signal is online. Valve is online. Let's let me see for now. So, chill stream. This is it. I just saved the game, so yeah, I could just.
You might not be her father.
Could just raid.
Say who you can say.
Okay, so we're gonna raid. Let me see.
Oh yeah? I need to steal your crown.
Oh, she has 21 viewers. 15.
Hey, let's go. Thank you for the raid and having your stream. What were you playing? Welcome in, everybody.
Okay, right now. Thank you everybody for watching my stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. We are now raiding Miss Meow.